Now, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. We gotta be careful when we go out to these bars and order our drinks. I'm not gonna lie to you, this story scared the crap out of me, man. Cause I be bar hopping sometime, man, and I order me a drink or two or three. But man, this is a crazy situation, you guys. Now, this 30-year-old woman, Holly Hill, went out with her boyfriend on Valentine's Day in 2023. They attended a bar and grill named Hacienda La Margarita. Now, how in the hell your name gonna have a margarita in it, and you sitting up here don't know how to make a damn margarita? That's just mind-boggling to me. But anyway, Mrs. Hill ordered the margarita. They served it up to her. Some people saying the server didn't know how to speak English or some crazy shit like that. But this dude serves this lady a damn margarita with degreaser, industrial degreaser in it, okay? This is crazy. This lady has been battling with burns on her esophagus since 2023, a 2-year battle from being poisoned by this restaurant. Now, this is crazy as hell, man. Now, they say this lady was a beloved 3rd grade teacher. They say the community loved her. She had 3 kids, and she was married. This right here hits home for me because just like anybody else, I order drinks at a bar or whenever I go out, I like to order drinks. And this could have happened to anybody. Now, this lady has went through 30 surgeries since her poisoning back in 2023. Can you guys imagine going through that many surgeries? That is crazy. I don't understand how the person that served her this drink were not hit with criminal charges. Why the restaurant is even still open and operating to this day? This don't make a lick of damn sense. Like, nobody prosecuted. The restaurant is still up and going. I mean, what the hell really going on? I mean, you just can't give somebody a damn glass of degreaser and poison somebody and say, oh, my fault, my bad. You know what I mean? Especially after they done damn died. This right here is ridiculous, man. I mean, I don't know about this, man. Let me play a clip about, her mama saying, explaining about the situation and how it all went down. Y'all check this out.
Her mouth was on fire and she knew something wasn't right, and that she immediately jumped up and ran to the bathroom, started throwing up, rinsing her mouth out with water.
Hill eventually sued the restaurant, saying the margarita she was served contained industrial-grade cleaning solution. An attorney who represented Hill in a civil case says she reached a confidential settlement earlier this year, but her mother, Kelly Hunter, is now confronting the loss of her daughter.
She loved kids, especially kids that didn't always get what they needed. The hyper kid, the special kid.
Hill had her own family. They say she worked hard to provide for them despite 2 years of dozens of procedures.
The number one thing that we really want at this point and out of this is we want people to be aware of what happened at that restaurant and to quit supporting them.
The restaurant has not addressed Hill's death, but an earlier Facebook post from 2023 says, quote, "We have never walked away from responsibility and will continue to support them in any way possible while our insurance company is on the case." The Comanche County District Attorney and Oklahoma State Bureau of Investigation say they launched a criminal investigation this week.
On Valentine's Day of 2023, she and her husband decided to go out to Hacienda Las Margaritas Bar and Grill to have a date. They have their first drink and there's no problems at all. But after she had the first sip of the second margarita, she got up, ran to the bathroom, started rinsing her mouth out, was throwing up, and basically it burnt her all the way down to her stomach. Over the past 2 years, she has had one complication after the other, and she ended up passing away on Thursday. In one of the local groups, this person said, "I'm Holly's aunt. It was one drink and the employee didn't read English and put industrial strength cleaner in her drink. For the last 2.5 years, she has been in and out of the hospitals and finally lost her battle this morning." Here are some of her posts. On October 1st, 2024, "Today was my 30th procedure on my esophagus. It's been 1 year and 7.5 months since I took one swallow of what I thought was my margarita. To say it's changed my life is an understatement. I continue to pray and believe in my doctor to lead the way through this never-ending journey that I now call life." November 23rd, 2024, "I'm blessed to have a village. I had to go for yet another procedure yesterday, which also means my mom had to take me. Brandon already had 2 doctor visits this week, and this meant none of us could go to Brady's Thanksgiving lunch at school. He cried Thursday night and I felt so guilty. Thankfully, I messaged Papa and he made it happen. So many things in life I have to miss because of someone else's stupid mistake." November 5th, I come to OU Medical so often for procedures that the lady at the check-in desk just asked me if I work here because I look so familiar. This one says, Holly Hill, you deserve so much more than this. Thanks to Las Margaritas in Elgin, my best friend and her husband will have to bury their one and only Holly. Who would have thought going out to eat for Valentine's Day 2.5 years ago and ordering a margarita would be the reason? I know Holly would have never ordered a drink if she had known that through the negligence of someone who should have never been behind the bar, who didn't know how to even read English, would serve her industrial-grade degreaser instead of margarita mix. Holly endured severe chemical burns in her mouth and esophagus. She underwent 60-plus procedures in the small amount of time since. Holly missed out on being the young wife and mom she deserved to be because of the negligence of Las Margaritas. Now her family and friends will carry on the memory of Holly and never let her story fade away until justice is served. On October 17th, Holly and her family were told that her esophagus was doing better, but then she suddenly took a very big turn for the worse. And then on Thursday, October 23rd, she passed away. Throughout all of it, she never stopped being a mother, a loving wife, and the best teacher she could be. She put up one hell of a fight. The case is being investigated by the Elgin Police Department and the Oklahoma Bureau of Investigation. And her family had previously filed a civil lawsuit against the restaurant that actually got settled out earlier this year. But now that she's died, more needs to happen. And for the record, the employee that served her that margarita is still working there.
Now ain't no one in hell they got this dude still back here serving people drinks after he done slipped this lady down Mickey and this lady done damn died, okay? That's crazy. That is ridiculous. Now I know y'all can't watch everybody that make your drink and make your food in the background, but let's just all continue to pray that no hurt, harm, or danger come upon us when we consuming this food and these drinks. You know, unless you sitting at the bar, you can't see nobody making your damn drink. You just got to pray. And like they say, she took one sip. One sip. It's highly unlikely, it's very unusual that when you get your drink, you sniff it, put it to your nose, and who does that? Usually when you get a drink, you just, hit it. You know what I mean? But unless it got a lot of alcohol in there, you can smell the alcohol when they bring it to you, but don't nobody just sniff their drinks. Now, if you see your drink too cloudy, or you see your drink fizzing and bubbling real bad, yeah, you need to inspect your drink, big dog, because, that ain't right. You're not supposed to be doing all that, unless you order some kind of specialty drink that's supposed to do that. But, yeah, if it come back bubbling up like a goddamn what they call the witch pot bowl, double toiling trouble, yeah, you might want to send that goddamn drink back, homeboy. But I say all that to say this, man. Everybody stay prayed up. Man, y'all stay prayed up, stay prayed up. And I hope everybody having a positive and productive day. Hope everybody keep going and growing. Until next time, man. Holla at me.